It is such a joy, such a blessing to be all together as we are gathered here today. It is hard to believe that years ago, 18 years ago, we started here with 13 people. We did not have any vision of starting any kind of a movement. What brought us here was the massacre of the 6 Jesuit priests, their co-worker, Elba, a young mother, and her lovely teenage daughter, Selena, when a congressional task force reported that those responsible were trained down the road here at the U.S. Army School of the Americas. And we came here, 13 of us, to investigate that school. And what we learned early on was very, very serious. Hundreds and hundreds of graduates from this school returned to their home countries and caused untold suffering and death. And something happened. I'm not quite sure how it happened. In my travels all over the country and to colleges and churches and peace groups, I'm often asked, how did our movement go from 13 to the thousands gathered here today? And I've reflected on that, and I know that at the very core of our movement, which really brings us here into our movement, are our sisters and brothers of countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, Colombia, Bolivia, Chile, and all the other countries whose soldiers are here. Those who have been killed, silenced by graduates of this school, the tens and tens of thousands of our sisters and brothers, the landless farmers in El Salvador, those university students in Guatemala, the labor leaders in Colombia, the healthcare workers, those spiritual leaders, and all the others. And among the thousands are 4 church women from our country, Mara and Ida, Dorothy, Jean, who went there to serve the poor of El Salvador. It was their deep love for the poor that brought them there at the invitation of Bishop Romero. Ida Ford, in a letter to her niece back home when she was in El Salvador shortly before her death, killed by graduates of this school, she wrote this: I hope you come to find that which gives your life a deep meaning for you, something worth living for, maybe even worth dying for, something that energizes you, enthuses you, and enables you to keep moving ahead. And it's really the words of Ida and all the others of these countries who bring us here today. And this is a very, very sacred day for us because we are here to represent them, to keep their memories alive. Thank you.